Dr. Maurine Kwende, your podcast host, and you are listening to the Empowerment News Podcast. It's a podcast to empower you with nuggets on learning and development, leadership, training, coaching, and personal growth. I am a learning leader, researcher, faculty, speaker, coach, consultant, and author of the book, Dream Big and Live Your Dreams Boldly. Speaking about living your dreams boldly, I have had the honor to empower emerging leaders, progressive leaders, first-time managers, supervisors through my Dream Big and Boldly Academy to become better leaders. So if you need help in that area, please let me know. Thank you so much for being a fan of this podcast. This week's episode is actually focused on success. Yes, setting yourself up for success is what we're going to be talking about today. So as you know, this is the last week of the month of June, and it really marks the end of the first quarter, right? I just cannot believe that we're already halfway gone. So I'd like to find out, are you happy? The year's going well for you? You have reached your goals so far? Or are you nervous as things haven't been going great or as expected? Regardless, there is still time to finish strong and also learn some great strategies to move forward. So let's talk about a few tips that would help you end this quarter on a high note and then start the next quarter on a high note as well as finish the year strong. So here are a few tips for you. The first thing I want to talk about is reflect and celebrate. So take time and reflect go all the way from January till now, and how did the first year go? Did you meet all your goals? I'm sure you had goals in the beginning of the year. I usually have my goals, probably around the end of the year. So I had my goals written down. I did my strategic planning in 2022. So whenever you put down your goals, if you can go find them and, just go through them and see, okay, did I meet my goals or some goals? If you did, I'd like to encourage you to take time to celebrate. A win is a win, big or small. You did it. Take a moment to celebrate that win in all areas of your life. Is it your family? Is it your health? Is it your career? Is it finances? Is it education? Whatsoever goal that you achieved, you got to be able to celebrate it, because that's what you wanted to do, and it doesn't matter if you did the whole thing. So progress is still worth celebrating. Look at all your goals. Remember that dreams are just dreams until we take action. You did take action, and I'm so proud of you, and I'd like to say way to go. You did it. Now the next tip is, you've reflected and you've celebrated your wins. Now it's for you to take the time to acknowledge those who made the dreams come true. Who stood beside you and who consistently helped you to succeed? Was it a spouse, a friend, a family member, coach, your mentor, an accountability partner, your community? Take the time to say thank you to them and make them understand you really appreciate them. The next tip is for you to pay it forward. Right? So who are those in your life that you can offer some help to? Is it mentoring? Is it accountability? Is it just being there for someone? It would be nice for someone else's dream to come true as a result of your help. So take the time to also invest in others. And that will not only change their lives, it helps you also build your confidence. It's a win-win for all. Now, review your goals for the second half of the year. Do you need to add some things? Do you need to remove some things? Were they realistic? Do you need to make some adjustments? What has to stay? What has to go? Remember that your goals have to be SMART goals. I talked about this in previous episodes, so you can go back and listen to, I think it was episode 77 about setting goals. It was really a teaching on how to set SMART goals. So I encourage you to go find that episode and listen. What about your habits? Right? Are you happy with your habits? Do you have some habits that you need to change? What would you do differently to make those dreams come true? We can't do the same things and expect the same results. It's not going to happen. So you got to be able to invest in yourself. Make those small changes, right? And before you know it, you'd have changed those habits and now have new habits that are going to set you up for success. What about distractions? Do you have any distractions that are getting in the way of you reaching your goals? Is it procrastination? Is it fear? What is it that's holding you back? That could be an obstacle. You got to be able to set yourself up for success. Take steps to move away from those distractions so you can move forward and be focused. Now, I cannot emphasize enough the idea that people learn a lot from a group, from a community. So I want to encourage you to join a community of those who are passionate about success for themselves and also for others. My DBBA community is all about that, supporting others to succeed and finding courage and resilience to keep pursuing their dreams. So find a community. It doesn't have to be my DBBA community. Find a group of people that would help you to reach your goals quicker. As a bonus, work on your mindset. Don't give up. Stop telling yourself and believing those lies that you're not good enough. You are good enough. Tell yourself you can do it. You got this. So I'd like to say congratulations to you, and I believe in you, and toast to a successful second half of the year. So that's it for this week's podcast. I will talk to you same time next week. Remain blessed.